Hey everyone, I am livecamant coming at you today with a super cool and super interesting live camera all the way from Michigan in the good old United States. Now this place is just below the Leland Dam at the head of Leland's, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's Leyland or Leland, but I'm going to call it Leland. Leland's historic Fishtown, which is overlooking the beautiful Lake Michigan. Obviously, this is a fisherman's paradise. I've been watching this camera for quite some time now, and there are people fishing all up and down this place. It's amazing. You see people fishing off the pier over here. You see people fishing off the balcony here, off the balcony up here. You see boats lined up all along the water. And it just seems like a really, really fun place to be, especially if you are a fishing inclined type of person. I love fishing myself, though I'm not a huge fish fan when it comes to eating them, but I do enjoy the relaxation and the comfort of fishing. Now, speaking of relaxation and comfort, you know what's really, really relaxing and comfortable? Doing good old livecamant a favor and hitting that thumbs up button, hitting that subscribe button, and heck, if you got an extra buck or two, buy a guy a coffee with the PayPal link below. But for now, let's get back to Leland, and see what's going on, because it is just a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous camera, and I've got a lot to show you. So let's go full screen and see what's going on. Here we go. Now, this is, as I mentioned, a gorgeous camera. The quality is amazing, day and night. And there is just so much going on. Obviously, we've got big old Lake Michigan off there in the distance. And I've been watching this little spot right here for quite some time, because it seems to be quite a popular place for people to be throwing their lines in and fishing. And I have seen people pulling fish in. Maybe we'll get lucky during the stream and we'll catch somebody who's catching somebody else. This little restaurant is fantastic, very, very nice. Obviously, you've got the tables all along the waterfront here, where you get to see the little fishing boats going out and coming in. I bet you the seafood is fantastic. I can almost guarantee that people don't go there for the burgers, if you know what I'm saying, and the steaks. They're going here for the fish, and could it get much fishier and much fresher? I personally have had fresh perch and fresh, it's on the tip of my tongue, pickerel out of one of the Great Lakes. I don't think it was Lake Michigan, but it was Lake Ontario, perhaps, one of the Great Lakes anyways, and you really can taste the freshness. The fish that these people are eating here does not taste anything like the fish you get at the supermarket. This is going to be the good stuff, and good on them. It looks like a fantastic scene, a nice setting. Like I said, I was watching earlier today, and it was much earlier in the morning. Now it's getting around 11 o'clock, so people are starting to settle in for lunch. But at about 8 a.m., people were just hanging off their balconies here fishing. People were down here fishing. People were loading up a little boat over here, heading out in the early morning hours to go get themselves some fresh goodies. This ship here is interesting to me. It, to my uneducated eye, it almost looks like a military vessel. I mean, it looks heavily armored. The only windows that I see in it are a couple little port holes down here, and these windows at the back for steering. I mean, you have to be pretty tight in your steering game to get through these little narrow canals in this shallow water with this big bad boy. But like I said, it doesn't look to me to be a fishing boat. How would it work? I mean, possibly maybe this hatch opens up here and they pull up traps or nets. Maybe it's a lobster or a crab boat or something, but really fascinating. If you know anything about this boat or this style of boat, please let me know in the comments below. I would be very, very curious to see what this is all about, because I've never seen a boat like this. Like I said, to me, this looks like something that should be cruising in the ocean and dropping depth charges on submarines. Honestly, it looks like a pretty mean-ass boat. I mean, this looks like a fishing boat. This looks like a fishing boat. This looks like a fishing boat. All of these look like fishing boats. This looks like something that goes out and hunts fishing boats. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but super cool. Super cool nonetheless. I would love to take a vacation here, even being a non-fisherman, a newbie, a rookie, a know-nothing fisherman as I am. I think even just coming and chilling and having a couple drinks down here and trying my luck and probably not catching anything would be just super fun. Super duper fun. But what are the chances I'm going to get to Lake Michigan and Leland Dam? Probably not too likely. And that's why I'm thrilled to have found this camera, because even though I can't get there myself, I can almost smell the fish a-frying. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Love it. Love it, people. These kind of videos are fascinating to me, whether they're fishing, whether they're skeet shooting, whether they're skiing, snowshoeing, boating, rafting, ATV driving. It doesn't matter. All of these different kind of cool little places that I likely won't get a chance to visit in real life. I'm not that big of a fisherman that I would go out of my way to go to these types of places, but I certainly do appreciate when people put the effort in to show these places to us and to share them with the world. And that's exactly what these people at the Cove are doing. And they're also smart. They're also very smart people. By providing this camera, this camera is provided by the Cove, which is the restaurant in question right here, where people are enjoying their day in the sun. They put their address down. Now you have a way of contacting them. It's a great way to build interest. If I were an avid fisherman and I came across this site, this might be the catalyst, the reason that I take a vacation, a fishing vacation, and come here. So now I'm going to be renting a hotel room, cha-ching, possibly renting a boat, cha-ching, eating in this little restaurant, cha-ching, cha-ching. You know what I mean? I'm making money for this community, all because I saw a live camera. How cool is that? So good on them. I love to see companies like this, like the Cove, that are taking that little initiative and providing a camera at their own expense, providing the internet fees, the wires it takes to wire it up, because this has got to be a wired cam to be this good of a stream, and just providing the time and effort to do this, because in the long run it is going to help their business and help their community, and that's fantastic. So by all means, everybody, of course I will put a link to this camera in the comments below, and I encourage you all to go visit this camera. It is available day and night. At nighttime it's just as fascinating, and if you are a true fisher person at heart, I highly recommend going and visiting the Cove and telling them that livecamant sent you. They won't know who the hell I am, but you can tell them I sent you nonetheless. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.